Welcome to Affiliate Nerd Out, Real Talk Friday edition. My guest, as always, Christen Evans. What's up?
Hi, buddy.
Hey,
Working from the road this week, are you?
I am. Yeah, I'm headed to a concert today and tomorrow in Arizona, visiting the sister, and played pickleball this morning. And
I figured that was on the menu.
yep, and ended up throwing my back out because I'm an old man, and that's why today's sponsor is Advil here.
I was going to ask about that.
It's a QR code to Advil, like no FTC compliance issues here. Just go to Advil.
Just Advil.
There's a special treat for those that shoot that QR code for you. How's your week gone?
Good, busy. Kind of as I mentioned last week, like new business inquiries are ramping up a lot. And you got a haircut.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. You did, just the one though.
Just one this week.
Just one. That one right there. New business inquiries are ramping up. There were some really good webinars this week. There was a lot of listening to you get your mix all talked up.
Oh my God. Well, it was incredible. I don't know. I kept practicing that word. For what happened? I forgot.
You said operationalizing.
Yes. So I was hosting my podcast. I did 2 podcasts this week, and I was hosting the first one. So I got to ask the questions, and I wrote them down, and they're on the screen. And for whatever reason, the word operationalization doesn't compute with my brain when I'm reading it. And I was couldn't say the word, had to skip it multiple times.
Dying. Like I was howling watching it, and I mean immediately texted you. Immediately.
Operationally, like I don't know why my brain doesn't work like that, but like it did not like that word. And then I practiced it a few times, like saying it out loud, and then I tried reading it again, and it did the same thing.
Yeah, it's just not your word.
Not my word, and we're going to keep it out of webinars for moving forward, apparently. But
that's when I just end up making up words and just be like, contextually, you understand, right?
You got to be on the spot. Like when you're talking through things, sometimes you got to make up some words.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
And luckily, you surround yourself with friends that can make fun of you when you miss the mark.
Oh yeah, like that was an immediate pickup for me. And then it was funny in our text because you're like, oh, you're gonna bring this up Friday. I'm like, yeah, literally the first thing I thought about doing.
Never let a good friend miss a situation like that.
You never miss an opportunity to make fun of a friend.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I just read this book. It's called I Only Roast the Ones That I Love, and it's by Jeffrey Ross, who's the Roast Master General, greatest roaster in the world at this time. And it was a lot of good pointers. First off, he's one of my favorite comedians. I love busting chops of my friends, and it was a lot of pinpoints of but sometimes I get over the line, right?
Sure.
Sometimes I'll get cruel if I'm in a bad mood and I'm trying to bust my chops to my friends. I might go over the line and I have to tone it down a little bit. And this book was really honing in on those special, intricate things. I thought it was a really good read anyway.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I kind of am of the mindset that if I'm not roasting you, we're probably not that good of friends.
Very true. And the other podcast I did, Stacey Carlson was in there, and Stacey is one of the driest people I know.
Oh God, it was great. I spent a lot of time with her at Affiliate Summit. And I mean, I've known her for years. But she's her A+ humor on Stacey, and so dry. And it's so funny because occasionally she'll say something and then you side eye her a little bit, and they're like, are you? Oh, you are? Okay, no, that's so good. It's so good. Also, fun fact, she is a bit of a Swiftie. So
I didn't take her for that. That's
me either. But we had a little bit of a Taylor conversation at Affiliate Summit, and I was like, okay, vibes, of course.
Yeah, Stacy's a character, and she was on that other webinar with me with the PMA, and
Yeah.
we had a really good time talking B2B. If you enjoyed that, you
Yeah,
texted.
no, it was really, really good. I mean, like A plus panel too. You and Stacy and Stephanie Robbins and Ty DeGrange, like those are, I mean, except for people that I can listen to all day, every
I'm
day.
there for fun factor.
Oh, you're the personality hire.
I'm there to keep things light and fun, and all of my thoughts come from somebody else that was smarter than me, and then I'm reiterating them. So that's the
I
whole
I
game.
mean, I loved the ones where, yeah, and actually, this was something that I wanted to really compliment you on is the fact that you were like, I want to defer to other people because I have too much to say on this subject. And I think like not enough people do that. So many people, when they're speaking on webinars, on podcasts, whatever, will just be like, I want to yap and hear my own voice. And you're like, I have too much to say. I actually want to give the floor to other people. And I thought that like that was really, really, really cool to see and really cool to hear. So good job on that, bud.
Thank you, appreciate that. It's something got to be cautious of when you do have a lot of opinions, and I have strong opinions on a lot of things,
Mhm.
but I want to hear other people's side of view before I start like smashing it. Like, my coupon talk and like bashing is controversial at best, and I don't want to go over the line, especially in somebody else's environment and in an environment where there's a lot of people that do value that kind
Yeah,
of folks. So like you have to be, especially when you're joining somebody else's, you got to be controversial to get some clicks. Got to
sure.
get those clickies, and you've got to play nice with the other folks as well. So happy to
Speaking
let others jump in
Speaking
there.
of the clickies, it's so funny that you did the same thing that you did last Friday, like AEO, GEO, SEO.
Yeah, I like that. It's one of my new jokes.
I
Like,
know, it's great. It's so
beat
funny.
algorithm. Yeah,
Just pumping it up right here.
sure, for sure. How'd your week go? What else happened to you? Anything
Yeah,
cool?
so lots of new business. One of the things that I've explored so many times since I've launched Spark Partnerships is like white labeling affiliate services for agencies that don't, specialize in affiliate, but like want to keep up that business. And I've had a few of those relationships that have been testy at best, and some that haven't worked out really well, but I'm finding that like I'm getting better relationships. Like, I'm always willing to be willing, which is, great and also a fault. But I'm finding more people that are like actually know the space a little bit better, but don't have the bandwidth or the expertise to run affiliate. And like I think I'm finally kind of starting to hit my stride there. And so that's really fun and exciting. And it's always like a good news source of business. I love that. And then yeah, I mean, we have early release again today. We just got off of a week of school break and early release again, which like I think the school district just hates us as parents at this point.
They're out to get you, huh?
You're out to get me. So just kind of managing that. And yeah, it felt like a really good, really busy week. I put together a couple of really decent audits, had some really good conversations for a couple of brands that I'm working with. I think I had mentioned last week that I'm working with a couple travel brands that sent me product. And so I'm really excited about it. I haven't gotten the suitcase yet, but I'm excited to. But they did send me 2 different neck pillows, which are like, yes.
Right.
And since I have that 5.5 hour flight to Hawaii coming up next month, I'm, locked and loaded for it.
You got to jump on it when they offer it.
Mhm.
Don't turn things down with
Nope.
clients. It's
Nope. Nope.
correct. Uh, Excellent. And speaking of gifting, I committed this week to a UGC group. So I don't know.
Look at you go.
I know I want to get this diversification in my portfolio essentially of what I can do as a creator. And
Yeah.
this is that next step. The UGC community is doing really good things. And
Mhm.
I joined a community that is going out and helping you get the jobs that you're looking for.
Love that.
Sign you up, and then like you go out and create the thing instead of like marketing yourself so much. their community that's getting the jobs and like helping pay for what you're doing. So really
We're gonna
excited
be
about
an influencer by the time you're 60.
Yes. And there's a market for it too. Like I was thinking about this concept the other day. You and I are that generation when the internet started, right?
Yes. Yes.
I had an Apple II GS like before the internet was around, and I got to be a person that was on AOL and putting the CD
The CD.
300 hours, whatever it was, like, and the younger generation doesn't know what that struggle was like back then. And they can learn the things that we had to go through pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But I've still got a lot of things to do training wise with others. And while I gain that experience, I figured out that I'm, I'm a chameleon to where I am. I get to hang out with people that are different than me, and I can hold my own no matter where I'm at. But like, I've got enough gray in my beard to talk to the older community. I've got enough goofiness inside of me to adapt to the younger community.
Yeah.
I'm a redneck. I'm a hunter. I'm a digital tech nerd. Like, I've got a lot of diversity, and so there's a lot of ways I can do really good work in the UGC space. So I've got a lot of excitement about doing that and making that like a big part of my income here come soon.
Oh, I love that. Yay. Yay.
And you should be getting into it too. Once I get a good wrap into it, and then I get my processes in place, and my editors doing all the hard work after I make the content, I want to get you into the same gambit here.
Okay. I mean, I'm down to clown.
Awesome.
Yeah. What about your week? What else happened for you?
Great. I just want a quick shout out. UGC World is run by a gal named Gloria. She's doing super smart work. It's free to go on school and find UGC World, a great community, and they're helping people out and helping them getting into that step in the UGC.
Love it.
My week was very focused on content, like preparing for the webinars is something I have to do because I don't want to look stupid when I get live and say words like organizationalization. And apparently I didn't prepare for that word enough. But outside of that, I kept calls pretty limited.
Yeah.
And I knew it was a short week. I'm coming out to Arizona to have some vacation time, but deals are flying in, and I can't accept them at this point because I'm so busy building.
That's a good problem. That's a good problem to have.
Great problem. But yeah, I feel like I've always fallen behind in it. But next week, back to business. I am finding a lot of great practice, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, no calls.
Yeah.
I'm just getting content done that I need to get done, which is super helpful.
I usually have like a day and half a day of like no calls, no meetings. This is kind of the only thing that I typically do on Fridays. If I do anything else on Fridays, it's before this. And I never ever schedule anything after this. And Tuesdays generally I keep pretty wide open for these. Like, it's such a good like head down, and I can't have them back to back because then too much stuff happens. But being able to space them apart, and then also like if not a whole lot is happening, I can just chill, which is nice. It's like it's either brain break or like dive deep.
Yeah, I don't get those brain breaks necessarily if I don't have to do the client work, that I'm doing work for myself in the content space. So that break doesn't happen. You've got to get away from the computer to go do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, awesome. We're at time. We'll catch you next week.
All right. Have fun on your trip.
Thank you. All right. Bye, folks.